Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Life is Strange. It's been a couple of days since I've played the game, but I kind of know where we are. We're just mostly meandering through this area. I'm noticing it seems like some of the images of the photographs in particular seem a little blurry when they're off screen and then they kind of have to fade in. Let's go and sit here and see what happens. If we need to rewind time because of that.
This day has been so insane. Everything is happening too fast. And none of it makes any sense. These visions, this power.
What visions? The dream?
I keep expecting to wake up one more time. But if this is a dream, then I'm not asleep.
What? That doesn't make any
Which
sense.
means somehow I did rewind time. So there has to be a reason. And I have to find out why.
Notice this is just kind of looping through different camera angles of her sitting and people doing the normal loop of animations. This game seems to kind of enjoy just taking a moment and taking a breather and allow you to do the same thing multiple times. I feel like I probably could just press A or move forward and stand up. Let's hit A. Am I stuck here? Like, I'm not getting a skip or anything. And it seems like the only thing that's happening is the... Oh, you have to hit B. Well, that was odd. So we have this whole other side of conversations and interactions to do. I kind of want to stay away from the skaters for the moment. Let's try to do more of this. Let's talk to this guy.
There's Hayden in his Vortex Club harem. He sure is living the dream.
Harem.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
Let's ask about the Vortex Club. We really don't know what it is, per se.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night, then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
Let's say yes.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast. Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
Like Rachel, Nathan Prescott? Let's see, which one should we go with?
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's alright and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
Interesting. Let's try to warn this guy.
He seems genuinely unstable to me.
Nate has his extreme moments, but don't we all?
I don't know yet, Hayden.
And see, I don't think I can rewind anything until I go back to the beginning of the conversation.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh, yeah, and she was hot.
Uh, let's see. So we're getting more details, and we've seen 2 students that may have kidnapped / killed Rachel, but in longer thought, there's also 2 teachers, or the security guard and the photography teacher, that might have also killed him. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that nobody did anything to her, or somebody else did something that we haven't even seen yet.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well. She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Interesting.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace?
I'm more confused than before. It's such a mystery. Let's talk later, Hayden.
That it is, Max. Now, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
What does that mean? Is he doing Adderall? Like, all of these rich kids, I imagine some of them would do drugs, but also they may be... If this was a real academy, I imagine they would have a high enough standards that they'd kick out people. It's a small enough school that I think you could probably get away with that, just expelling people completely. Let's see, we've got some graffiti.
Oh, that's not nice. Poor little otter.
And a cigarette butt, so people come here and smoke, so they're smoking cigarettes at least.
Ew, gross. At least switch to e-cigs.
Really? Is that what we need? Is a whole new generation just willing to think it's better to smoke via e-cigarettes that really haven't been tested and maybe even worse than cigarettes in the long run?
They sure get a lot of mileage out of otter power.
If you look here, it's a slight split on the swim team. There seems to be only 3 guys compared to no less than 12 girls, if I'm counting right. Like, usually it would be about half and half. And is it a co-ed swim team? That doesn't make sense. I don't think high schools or colleges would allow for that.
Otter power? I'm so not there.
It would be interesting if I do end up joining the
This is where
swim
the otters
team.
perform their aquatic magic.
So this is the Blackwell Academy swimming pool.
Posters over posters? Somebody really wants to find Rachel Amber. I'm sure this poster has stopped millions of bullies.
Let's see. There's the Bible study, a website bully for us, for you, and multitasking keeps you busy.
Warren's waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot, so I better get back to my dorm.
Interesting. So I can't just walk to some places. They're hard walls.
Now I have to go back to the dorm. This day never ends.
It's very slow going here. But I guess I am playing the game also slightly different. Will this
So bizarre to be back here after 5 years.
after 5
I
years?
thought I could just fit right back in at school. But with all this shit going on, I'm even more an outsider. And who can I confide in besides my journal and my camera? Man, these are supposed to be the best years of my life. This is what it's like to be alone and feel lonely at once.
Some of these lines of dialogue are good. Some of them are written horribly. And the idea that she left the city, I would assume, not Blackwell Academy, because it clearly isn't a big enough school to have a middle school and an elementary in it too. For her to come back is probably not a good idea. And I can't do anything with the squirrel, which is kind of funny. I figured I might be able to take a picture of it. Let's talk to Brooke.
Brooke actually has a drone?
Yeah, they all seem very rich.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
I'd love to.
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
It's not actually a drone, by the way. Drones are automated by definition, although the definition seems to be simplifying to just mean any quadricopter.
I'm almost sure Warren has the same bag. It looks a bit nerdy, though.
Can we search the bag?
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
So it's the Hi-Fly B40 Evo. And so I can now speak to her.
Sorry, Max. I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
So now I can just, let's see, rewind.
Sorry, Max.
Let's see.
I have to focus on making sure this drone doesn't crash.
So if I rewind here, and then rewind to the next decision. Let's see. That's interesting. I think I should be able to speak
Hi,
now.
Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
Let's see. We could ask, is this legal? I'd like to ask that question, actually.
Is that really yours? Is that even legal?
Of course. Nobody knows about it yet.
Isn't it considered a weapon of war?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back.
So we have to rewind again. She really is confused, though. Like, that quadricopter is nowhere as big as the ones armed with missiles or targeting or anything like that. Nowhere close to the military ones.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max.
She's just making this
Warren
stuff
said
up.
you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
This is very interesting that the engine can handle this more than anything else. This is a cutscene, though. I'm not pressing any buttons. Don't fall and break it. See, I think you might want to do some writing here where she messes up and breaks it and then rewinds and then messes up and breaks it again and then rewinds, and she becomes an expert in it, and at the end she's this expert drone pilot, kind of like that movie Live, Die, Repeat, where the main character died many, many times to become a warrior, and every time he failed, he got a little bit better. That would be a nice cutscene to show, but also to skip a lot of rewinding and redoing. It looks like we've gone full circle here, and oddly, we've gone in different places than where Brooke was flying them. So let's just hit B. There's something odd about living your life this way, though. Being afraid of making errors and undoing all your mistakes, not owning any of your mistakes, really. Certainly learning from them, but also not taking any consequences from them. At the end of the day, the way I'm playing would probably make people very suspicious or just very resentful of you, because people don't like people that are always right and always perfect. And
I've never seen
you
so many
could
missing persons posters with the same person.
very easily end up making one of the mistakes that Clark Kent has to always try to avoid, as trying to hide his identity as Superman. Is Clark Kent has to make mistakes. He has to trip. He has to stumble. He has to look weak. He has to look unintelligent, because if he just was Superman in glasses and a suit, people would start to question him. Just maybe not question that he was Superman, but they'd certainly question, why is that guy always right? Why is that guy always doing things perfectly?
I could go for a burger now.
Even if they're subconsciously just resenting him, Clark Kent wouldn't get along with anybody.
There's Justin and his skater posse. They're so cute doing their tricks.
Interesting. So let's speak to him.
Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
Thrash? Question mark?
Thrash? You mean stage diving or...
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
So, we'll rewind.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to thrash?
I came to nose slide. Let's see if this works.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't.
Although
skate
she
or
is.
shed.
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Let's go nose slide.
I'd love to see a nose slide.
It's probably
Let's
gonna
get Trevor
crash
all
on his
over that
face.
action.
Alright, he did that. And can we now rewind?
Yo, Justin.
Check out the map.
Let's go with oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Bring it.
What's your first move gonna be?
Jump?
You're such a poser.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the map.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick.
Nah, I just can't skate.
Oh, check.
So we'll skip all of this, and then let's see what the tree flip does.
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Let's go. Let's go take a photo of him. So we've got another collectible here. Let's see. What are the other collectibles that we could get? Apparently we need a photo of the bird on the statue's head. And a squirrel drinking a drink. And what is that? A poster with a teddy bear on it? Or a crane game? Or And then there's a photo wall, and then there's something else. Alright, let's rewind, though. This is taking too long. Full right bump. And see, I moved. So maybe that will become a part of
Justin,
it check out the
later.
map.
I came to know.
Oh, sick.
Nah,
Oh, check it.
I'd love to see a nose slide.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
So I still want to create a world where that works. But I can't take a photo of him. Like, I'd still rather have a timeline where he succeeded a lot better.
Hey, you never really escaped Betty.
I used to be.
I used to be, but I'm into my camera now.
I can tell. We need more girls out here. Rachel, Amber, and her punk friend used to skate with us.
Who's her punk friend? See, there's a whole line of conversation here I could have missed.
Who was Rachel's punk friend?
I can't remember her name. She was hot. Tats, blue hair, hardcore. She stopped hanging out with us after Rachel disappeared. Ran away.
You knew Rachel?
She used to chill with us sometimes. One day, she just vanished.
Seems like
She's
Rachel
living the
was
dream
friendly to everybody. Kind of
Anybody near
amazing.
her will get a skate posse and take them out with our boards.
You ever hang out with Victoria?
Fuck that. I'd rather rollerblade than hang out with snobs like her.
Let's chill later, Justin.
Anytime you want to take some action shots, we're here for you, Max.
So the thing here,
I bet the Blackwell founders would shit cats if they saw today's student body walking around like zombies on their phones.
hey, I managed to walk into the fountain. I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that. Oh, so here as a casual gamer, I don't do too much about glitching, but it seems like if you
I bet the Blackwell
look
founders would shit cats
and
if they saw today's student
adjust
body
the
walking around
camera,
like zombies on their phones.
you can sometimes get a pixel perfect moment where you can walk into the fountain. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna get a picture of the bird unless I was supposed to use the drone to do that. But also, I spoke to Brooke, but not about
I bet David Madsen would love to spy
the
on us
morning
with this kind
things.
of drone. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
So let's see if I can maybe manipulate things. Like, it doesn't seem like the camera responds. It doesn't seem like anything else responds. Right there, it feels like the drone activated an anti-collision function in itself to stop it from hitting the ground. Although, at these points, it's also capable, seemingly, of going pretty low to the ground. Let's see, I want to get a picture of that bird, but I don't even think I have a photo option, and none of the other buttons are working. So it seems kind of pointless there. I suppose it is possible that you might need to talk to certain people in certain orders, and seems like I need a Coke if I was gonna give this squirrel a Coke can to carry off. But boy, is it a long journey here just to walk around. Now we may find that in all reality, this area and people hanging out stays the same for all of episode 1. And so I could have come back at this point in later on in the
Warren's
game.
waiting for me and his flash drive in the parking lot, so I better get back to my dorm.
So we've done everything in this front area. None of it really has to do with the kid with the gun. In an odd way, I feel like that's kind of a red herring of the story, and that it's not going to play a major part. In fact, since I've ratted him out, it feels kind of like he should either be on guard to never have a gun with him again, or he should get caught. But I've done this whole area, and I think I've done this whole area
I need to go there and grab Warren's
exactly
flash drive.
perfectly. So everybody should be happy with me. If it turns out that my decisions of doing what I think is the right thing somehow turn out bad for me, I can't really avoid that, can I? Interesting invisible area, invisible wall here. They might as well put a gate here at that point. Yeah, a little bit more polish could have been done. And now we're seeing a different area. And people aren't really doing anything. I think the game might be loading or crashing. Music's playing. Pause is not working, no. Yeah, but you could have definitely had a doorway, a gate, something that made you press A to open it, and also proved that things should happen, that you should go to the next area. Well, this is weird because the game has not really had trouble saving things. If anything, I would imagine this game is constantly writing to a save file, so I don't get the loading here. But there's nothing on my control. Like, none of my controllers are working. Nobody is moving. The game has locked up effectively. We'll move the mouse. We'll hit escape. And I think I'm going to have to go on to a full Control Alt Delete. Not happy about that. Life is Strange. Maybe we can Alt Tab back into it now and trigger it to run. Nope, not responding at all. Alright. Let's see. Gotta be a little careful here. Let's see. Control Alt Delete again. Bring up the Task Manager. Life is Strange. End task. Steam. Close the Task Manager. Life is Strange. Where are you? Scroll. Too many games on Steam. Now, it is worth pointing out that I do leave games paused and on, so like for this example, the game has been running for 46 hours. And that sometimes causes trouble, although that really shouldn't. Here we have at the beginning saying it's purely fictional, and then an oddly photo seizure warning. And then Square Enix. Someone was actually complaining just today about how Nier Automata has done really well for itself, and they still haven't put a patch out for PC. And it feels like it's been out long enough to count for that.
Come on, Logan, bring it, bro.
So unless this locks up again, we should be fine. And it did. Ooh. Interesting. Square Enix. And so one of the complaints that they were saying about Square Enix was that they always complain about their games not making enough money. Maybe that's a fair statement, maybe it's not, but they never get around to fixing them. And this would certainly suck. Like, I don't know what to do then. We have going right now. We've been playing this game for barely 2 hours. This is a 10-hour game. I really did want to go all the way to the end. Like, there's nothing in this game that's that awful so far. But if it doesn't want to cooperate, should I hit a button? Maybe skip? It's something like right in this cutscene that is not triggering. There is a safe mode for Life is Strange that I could launch into. Well, this is clearly not what you want in your game. You don't want anybody at all to ever have this experience. Like, there's a couple different things I can try here. I can hit continue and then tap buttons and start and go like this. If I can't skip, right button skip, right button skip, right button skip. So the game locked up that time. Like, what did I do? Honestly. You have to ask yourself, what did I do to deserve this? Do I have the graphics too high? Did I make the one combination of twists here that are wrong? Like, honestly, I didn't deserve any of this. Let's try safe mode. Let's see what happens there. Running in safe mode. What's that record like? That's in a windowed perspective for everybody, and it's at a really low resolution. And that's gonna really suck if I have to play the rest of the game in a tiny window. Probably with lower graphics, but let's try it. I can't skip. I can trigger it to skip. And it's not responding in the windowed mode. It's just totally locked up. It's literally just totally locked up. Let's go to this. Tech support section. The game crashes. There's certainly seems to be a lot of crashes going on here. And it's still not responding. Episode 1 being very Well, let's close it then one last time and see what we can do. Welcome to Tech Support the Game. Not what you want. You don't want this to happen. See all the graphics now that it's been launched in the safe mode have been set into windowed mode. So the only thing I could think is maybe if I could skip through this part some other way. Maybe I could find that. Let's see, low resolution, windowed. Let's change that to borderless window. Vertical sync, turn that off. And leave everything else at low. And yeah, borderless window actually makes it even worse. But at least that saves to save file, so maybe I can get something to work there. I can't skip.
Come on, Logan, bring it, bro.
Yeah. Well, it's been about 10 minutes now, and it's locked up every single time. So I'm going to have to stop recording. First thing I'll do when I stop recording is see if I can just get through this cutscene when I'm not recording. There is something about the new version of OBS Studio that seems to cause some problems in some rare occasions. Maybe that's what's happening here, but I doubt it. But we'll see if that's the case. I'll look up whatever I can do to get past this point. And if I spend about 30 minutes to an hour trying to get this to work and it doesn't work, well, then I'm going to come back and we're going to kind of just wrap up this game and have to say, don't play it because it's buggy. And that's not something I want to say, but it may be the case. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and let's see if this works.
Come on, Logan, bring it, bro. Yeah.
Yes, it did. Okay, so I had to go into the files of Steam.
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive.
So in Steam, this is the second time this has happened to me on any game in Steam, and I've played probably 100 games. If you right click on a game in your library and go to properties, and then you click on the tab that says local files and you click validate local files, it will look to see if everything is installed right. It seems
Prescott dormitory? Good lord, Nathan's family owns my dorm?
it seems that sometimes people can put out patches that corrupt their own files. And I think that's exactly what happened, is that a patch corrupted 2 of the files that were in my install. It didn't take me an incredibly long time to find a solution, though, because I just typed in Life is Strange, dormitory,
I always get a little giddy
crash.
when I think about having my own room here.
Seems very odd. However, as a side note, in researching that one crash, there is a lot of other people that have had a lot of other crashes. I don't know if that's really...
With all these new droughts, it seems kind of obscene to waste all this water.
Like, in part, that's a little scary, but it's probably not as big an issue as I would think either, because, in all honesty, people have different computers and all games have bugs. Here's Alexa.
I feel like Alyssa and I should be better friends.
Alyssa.
Oh. Hi, Max.
Let's ask, what are you reading?
What are you reading?
Love today or die forever.
Okay.
Don't even say anything.
It's a bestseller. What to say?
Good point. Now if you'll excuse me. Sorry. I really have to find out what happens.
So let's see, can we go back and speak to her again?
Oh. Hi, Max.
How are you doing?
Fantastic. I'm by myself reading Chicklet. Pretty soon I'll be bonding with Victoria at the Vortex Club.
I think you're better off reading Chicklet.
Good point. Now if you'll excuse me.
Interesting. So, of the 2 options there, Alyssa didn't really have much to say. That makes me think that more things are going to come up. There's Logan.
Hey, Logan Robertson. All-American asshole.
This was the bully guy.
No, bro. You can't take a picture. You gotta wait till Friday's game.
Interesting.
No, bro. You can't take a picture. You gotta wait till Friday's game.
And see, there's 3 girls sitting under scaffolding, which is probably not the safest place to be sitting. And then we get a lot of these berms blocking our way. Seems odd that the game has kind of changed.
Warren told me that totem is named Tobanga for a reason nobody knows.
Tobanga. Interesting.
Awesome.
So, I think I'd prefer invisible walls if you can't just barrier off the places, instead of having physical ground. Let's take a photo of this squirrel. This is the squirrel we needed a photo of.
This is going to be too damn cute. At least it's not a cat picture.
Make art not war. And see, the squirrel doesn't move, so I can just stand. Let's talk to Kate.
Awesome.
There's Kate, looking sadder than usual.
Let's talk to her.
Hi, Kate.
Hey, Max.
How did you like class today?
I don't remember. I guess I don't care about much of anything today.
Is there anything...
Max, I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
And see if I go back to and try to have that same conversation.
Hi, Kate.
Hey, Max.
You look down.
Let's
You
try
okay?
this.
I'm kind of over humanity today. Sorry to be a drama queen.
Is there anything...
Max, I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
Interesting. Recycling bin.
Glad to see our campus is eco-friendly.
How do you know that's a recycling bin and not just a trash can? Like, they all look the same to me, not different, like, lids on them or anything as far as I can tell. It's not green, as you would assume a recycling bin might be.
Good old Samuel. Some people are creeped out by him. And he's not creepy, just X-Files weird.
Let's speak to
Howdy,
him.
Samuel.
Well, hello there.
What's with the posters?
What's up with these Rachel Amber posters?
But only she would know that, right?
I guess. It just makes the campus look sad.
You can't color over that sunlight.
Let's see. What was she like? What happened?
What was she like? She must have been popular.
Even sunlight can cast shadows. Rachel did both at once, you know. She was like a battery. Positive and negative.
Hmm.
You knew Rachel?
How can you know a prism? You just stare in awe. Now I have to go paint windows.
What do you think happened to her?
Best not to dwell on the past. Samuel looks forward, like a clock.
See you later, Samuel.
And watch your step around here, Max. After I sweep, I paint.
Interesting. And I kind of want to manipulate the camera and see if I can go in there. And we've had a couple of places. We can't jump over this. Even Max should be capable of jumping over that. And it seems like there's probably nothing else to do short of talking to these girls, and I bet they're gonna block the way. And I'll have to do something. Here we have a butterfly.
You'd think with all the rain here in Oregon, you wouldn't need to water the lawn.
Oregon.
I guess Blackwell has to keep the lawn and plants well manicured to look good on a catalog.
So how are we doing? Despite the slight problem we've of the game crashing to get to the next section, which actually is a very big problem, and that should not happen. It's almost the fault of Steam itself for allowing patches or versions of their files in any way to be corrupted by the time they're installed, and not validating files themselves. Originally, we haven't introduced any new characters, so as it goes, unless I'm gonna assume the suspects are David and Jefferson are the two adult suspects that might have killed Rachel or kidnapped her. Victoria and maybe Nathan and maybe even Kate are potential suspects, but I don't think it's really any of them. Even the kid with the gun is not here, which is odd. We're still in episode 1. There doesn't even seem like there's a different location here, and we haven't gotten any new items. We're in Monday, and seems like there's a lot of things I can cycle through. Episode 1 Chrysalis. So seems like we're getting the pictures in order. So wait a minute, if I've already gotten a picture of the bird on the statue, then in the lower right hand corner there's another picture of a bird on a statue at the very end. I guess we're gonna get. And so the next thing is either that convenience machine crane game, maybe it's a bedroom through a window that I'm gonna get a picture of. Interesting. But we haven't gotten to the next area. Really didn't make a lot of progress. This isn't a game that I guess I am going to make too much progress with, though. At the very least, it's running, and so I'm happy for that. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.